Louisiana beer reviews. We have Imperial Stout from Abita Brewing Company. This is their Bourbon Street Imperial Stout, aged in bourbon barrels. Now, we were looking it up. After they ferment it, they age it for 6 weeks cold. Then they transfer it to bourbon barrels and age it for 8 more weeks.
Right.
To give it the bourbon flavor. And now, they say they no longer make this. They were saying that on Rate Beer, out of production. But they have a tendency to bring stuff back. And it must still be made because it's on their website, right?
Right.
I mean, they didn't say discontinued. Brewed with pale caramel, chocolate, and roasted malts. Oats are added for a full sweet taste. And then there's that story.
Well, you probably gonna have that creaminess to it. The oat has a tendency to knock that slight bitterness off. So it's probably gonna be creamed out.
So it's from Abita Brewing in Louisiana. It's 10% alcohol. Don't know the IBUs. I'll go look that up. It says age 100% in bourbon barrels. In other words, it's not they take pieces of bourbon barrels and put it in the aging tank. They age it in a bourbon barrel.
Okay.
Bourbon barrel. So
that explains why it had that hefty price tag on it back in the day.
yeah, I mean, you got a great deal on it in that salvage store.
Yep. I picked this up for $2.99 if I'm not mistaken.
$2.99.
It's going to $12.99, $18.99. I don't recall. I just looked at it all the
It was
time.
like $10.99 at Mathern's, I think. $10.99.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, it was like $10.99.
Yeah.
So it's a 22-ounce bomber bottle, and I'll go look up the IBUs real fast. We better not drink too much of this. We will have to cap this off. Can't drink all this kind of heavy stuff. Because it's boozy.
So you're going in for another dose.
I'm just in it right there. All right. I have some self-control, you know. Okay, you can play around with it.
There we go. Now it's even.
Like Van Halen said, lost control, lost control, lost control.
So
Yeah.
you have more.
Okay.
Jay has a tendency to do that on things. He kind of thinks that he should get a little bit more, especially when he gets gifts.
Oh, what a lie.
So it's clean, dark. It looks like coffee, or Coke, a cola, or Pepsi Cola if that's your choice. The head's dissipated in it. You doing a beer review, or what are you doing? And
When I get a gift, huh? 20 IBUs.
yeah, it was a gift. It's a shareable gift.
Yeah, but I mean, I heard what was being said.
I don't really smell any bourbon on it though.
20 IBUs. Looks like Coca-Cola. I heard you talking.
Yeah, or Pepsi Cola, or Icy Cola, whatever.
Yeah, Royal Crown.
I'm not really smelling any bourbon on it, so maybe it's faded.
I'm smelling it. It's like the vanilla. They said it gives it a vanilla.
I just smell vanilla a little bit.
They're not adding vanilla, so it has that vanilla from the bourbon barrels. And I don't know who's bourbon, but you know, Sazerac, their headquarters is on Magazine Street, New Orleans. Abita's,
Yeah, but they're not making Sazerac in New Orleans.
I know, but you figure the two headquarters are close, so they might have talked to each other.
I'd say it's probably someone close, maybe Four Roses. Kind of smells a little.
How's that close? That's in Kentucky. Sazerac, they're in Kentucky too. I said the
Yeah,
headquarters.
isn't that where all bourbons come from?
Most of them.
All right, moving on. I'm gonna go ahead and give this a taste.
In Indiana too,
You went ahead and jumped ahead.
Coconut, vanilla, chocolate, coffee, fudge.
Yeah, it's good. It's kind of like Turbo Dog with whiskey in it.
Fudge.
Yeah, and the fudge, chocolate, coffee note.
What is that other flavor? It's like maybe chicory, coffee and chicory, like that New Orleans roast from CDM. Cafe Du Monde, CDM. Yeah, there's some barrel wood.
Yeah. Still there.
Thick
This
barley
one has
malt.
an expiration date of tax day, so
It's past the date, but
yeah,
at
but
10%. bourbon barrel.
You can sit that and it's got a nice, you know, top on it that you're gonna have to pry off. So
Could be in your museum.
could be.
Of course, that museum is a little bit more extreme.
Let's go.
Yeah. $2.99 is an awesome deal. It doesn't taste old.
Can we just not talk about price? Let's talk about the beer. That's
I
the
know,
second
right?
time in this video you mentioned
I love
of
the
beer.
price. And what did you say? It didn't last over there, did it?
No.
So somebody liked the price. It's actually lighter bodied than the doggone DIPA we had.
Yeah.
Interestingly. Can't believe this rain. It was sunny when you got here.
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna rain a good bit.
It's just very cocoa, coffee, dark roasted but not burnt malts. It's very mild and mellow, actually.
It's well put together. I'm getting more
Yeah.
chocolate, fudge, less coffee, chicory on it.
Chocolate fudge.
I'm searching for the bourbon. It's slight.
there.
It's slight.
Maybe it's ancient age bourbon they used. Barrels.
Who knows?
Oh, wait a minute. There is some chunk action going on in this glass. This thing has chunks galore. Look at that. Let me see if I can show people this on camera. No, I don't guess people can see it, but there are major chunks at the bottom. Craziness. That must be the yeast. Wow, bottle conditioned. Okay. And if it's bottle conditioned, you know it's not going to go bad if it got live yeast in it.
I'm not seeing that.
Yeah, I got some. Look at the chunks.
So, anyway, I wear glasses, so.
I don't see it. All right. It's got some, you know, it look like it's got a little bit of that beech nut tobacco in it.
Yeah, it is kind of leathery, got a little leather tobacco thing going on with it too. Condom.
Hate to leave it there in the bottle all wasting though,
Yeah, well,
but I wanted to be careful.
yeah.
Of course, you hate to. Oh, I'm getting the bourbon. I'm getting the bourbon.
Yeah. Getting the alcohol burn now.
Yeah. It's an A plus.
Yeah, it's a solid A.
You're not saying A plus?
No. Because I've had A plus beers. Can't beat 1050.
I've had world class beers.
Can't beat 1050.
Oh, so it's not as good as a 1050 Imperial barrel age?
Well, I don't know. You drink one of those by yourself. What do you say?
No, that was the regular 1050 Fighty. I didn't do the barrel age. That's in the stove pipe.
Yeah, yeah, those are like.
That was just a mistake. I thought it was Keystone Ice.
Keystone Ice.
So you don't think it's as good as the 1050
No, dude. No, it's not.
stove pipe
It's not as good as a regular 1050.
barrel age? What a
It's in
betrayal!
it's in its own.
What a betrayal to your home state.
Well, I don't know what that has to do with reviewing a beer.
I really like the chocolate and the fudge and
You
all of that.
okay? You take a nap, take you won't rubbing your eyes.
Yeah, I started getting irritated. Because I'm getting irritated. It's a strange thing with all these particulate leaves in it,
I
whatever's
didn't
floating
see
in it.
any of that. Maybe they put it on.
It's there.
They fermented with Bailey.
Hey, but I'm saying 97 out of 100. But no,
Hey,
98, 98, 98.
I'm gonna give it a 94. It's a really good beer. I don't know what's going on with all this dramatics over here.
I'm a dramatic
It's a really good beer, and there's nothing wrong with a 94. It's just where it sits with me.
94. Yeah, I guess when you pay $2.99 for an Imperial Stout, you could
That's the
just
third
give
time
it. You could give it any.
$2.99 in this video. You want to mention it again? 4 or 5?
I'm just doing that to try to play on that.
Yeah.
I think it's 98. It's
Yeah.
just dynamite.
2 beers every evening, maybe a 6-pack on the weekend. No more than 22 a week.
That's the truth. You can laugh, mock me. I drink 22 or 24 beers a week, and that's it. That's it.
That's it.
Now, I'm not talking about the wine. I'm not talking about the whiskey and the bourbon and the rum and the
MD 2020.
brandy. That's part of the wine. Taste
Kool-Aid
challenges.
beers. Or
Yeah.
do Kool-Aid beers go with the regular beers?
Of course, part of the count.
Kool-Aid beers.
This-
Sure.
This is a festival full of hate. It's like a household of hate. A household of hate. Anyway, to sum this up, thank you for bringing the bottle. You still gave it a most excellent score, an A. I'm saying A plus. It's no big deal. Right, I see that. It's a bomber.
Down, edit, down.
And we're gonna end. Yeah, we're gonna end this review by saying, y'all come on down to southeastern Louisiana.
Drink better beer, kids.